Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYNT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good morning, I'm Taylor Upchurch. Today is Saturday, April 27th. Let's check in with Brandon Robinson for a look at your forecast this morning. Brandon, good morning to you. I don't get to see you on the weekends very often.
I know. I'm making an appearance for you today, and thankfully the forecast is pretty quiet. A little chilly this morning as we head out the door. We start at UVA Wise on the camera network, and you can see a nice clear night there. No big issues overnight, and it's going to be a nice start to the day. At Stonecrest, we're already seeing a little bit of sunrise coming up over there. The time lapse at UVA Wise must be just a little bit behind this morning. Going to be a gorgeous start to the day, but a few more clouds will drift in with a weak disturbance later tonight. You can already see those back out into western and southern Kentucky there. It'll take a while for them to get here. Temperatures on the cool side this morning. 39 London, Williamsburg, Middlesboro, and Harlan. Ridge is a little bit warmer. 43 in Jackson, 45 in Pikeville, Prestonsburg, Logan, and Wise this morning. So your day planner going to take us up into the upper 60s today. Fairly nice day, but you can see the sunshine giving way to more clouds as we head into the afternoon and evening hours. The rest of the forecast on the way here in just a few minutes. Taylor?
All right, thank you, Brandon. The 2019 East Kentucky Leadership Conference wrapped up yesterday. Concurrent sessions highlighted different ways our region can experience economic growth. The speakers talked about topics from growing a hemp economy to capitalizing on the economic potential of lakes. Despite the speakers' different backgrounds and topics, there was a common theme, highlighting what the region is doing well.
We are here, and we will be here, and we are educated, and we're hardworking. It's not a dirty work.
Speakers shared their passion about the area. This was the 32nd year for the conference. Yesterday's events were held at the Southeast Kentucky Community and Technical College in Cumberland. And for almost half a century, two people built a legacy in Harlan County. It's a legacy spanning across not only the United States, but the world. At the Harlan City Schools, the Harlan Boys Choir and the Harlan Musettes are known for their musical excellence. WYMT's Connor James sits down with the East Kentucky Leadership Award winners for private individuals, David Davies and Marilyn Schrader.
Some of the most impactful legacies.
Well, I really didn't know what I was doing when I started the Boys Choir.
Start.
I just love what I do.
With humble beginnings.
Yes, making music.
David Davies, the founder and 44-year director of the Harlan Boys Choir.
I taught a total of 51 years here at the Harlan City Schools.
I'm trying to get up to 51. We'll see.
And Marilyn Schrader with her half-century of history with the Harlan Musettes.
Kind of shows where we're from. My old Kentucky home.
Next year will be the Musettes' 75th anniversary. And I will have been here 50 of those years.
Together, they've taken a small town in the mountains.
One year we sang in Norfolk, Virginia, and the next year we sang in Anaheim, California.
We went to Rome, Italy.
In 1984, we went to Canada.
We were in England and Wales.
We got the invitation to go to Graz, Austria.
And put them on a national stage.
Interesting travels, yes.
It's now my special pleasure to introduce the Harlan Boys Choir from Harlan, Kentucky, under the direction of Mr. David Davies. They will sing "This Is My Country."
At their peak, the Harlan Boys Choir even performing at President George Bush's inauguration in 1989.
This is my native land.
They called me from the White House one day while I was in class, and the secretary told them, "We can't disturb him and get him out of class. Could you call back later?"
And why did the two of them do this for nearly half a century?
Well, I fed on it. I loved the applause.
The applause paired with the history.
I'm teaching grandchildren of former students.
Don't try to be somebody else. Be your own person. Put your own personality on everything you do.
And with nearly a century of musical excellence between the two, when asked why they think they left such an impactful legacy.
Well, we did it our way.
The winners of the 2019 East Kentucky Leadership Award for private individuals, David Davies and Marilyn Schrader.
You can watch highlights of the East Kentucky Leadership Awards showcase Monday night at 7 on WYMT. And also at the conference, gubernatorial candidates were invited for a forum. All candidates were invited. Republican Robert Goforth was the only one available to attend. He gave a speech about why he decided to run and answered questions afterwards. He says events like this are important to him because he's an Eastern Kentucky native.
I was raised by a single mother in soul-crushing poverty, and that's why I prioritize events like this.
Goforth says no matter the outcome, he would like to attend next year's conference. After Goforth talked, videos were shown of other candidates, including video from a debate Wednesday night. And groups in Harlan County are coming together to help the Howard family. The With Love from Harlan group is teaming up with the Harlan music community to help the family that lost 2 children and their mother. The community will raise money at a benefit singing to help in any way the family needs. The benefit will be held on May 2nd and will be free, but donations are encouraged.
This has really affected our community, the loss of children, the loss of parents. It affects everybody on a different level. No one can imagine losing a family member, especially in a tragedy so unavoidable.
The groups have already raised $13,000, which will cover the funeral costs for the family. We have more information on the event at WYMT.com. And to help prevent devastating fires, Harlan County Fire Departments are teaming up with the American Red Cross to install free smoke alarms. Red Cross volunteers say the national annual Sound the Alarm event gives homeowners in Harlan County a chance to get free smoke alarms installed. Volunteers say statistics show smoke alarms save lives by helping people get out of their homes because studies show people have less than 2 minutes to get out of a home on fire.
When there's a fire in your home, you don't always smell that smoke right off the bat, but that smoke detector will pick it up, so it'll start sounding.
Red Cross officials say this is the 5th year they've taken part in the National Sound the Alarm event, and there are 52 lives that were reportedly saved because of it. And yesterday in downtown Barbourville marked one of the first Relay for Life events in Eastern Kentucky. This year, organizers say attendance has been declining in recent years. That's why the event is now in the Court Square downtown. And our Justin Case learned it's not only a way of getting more people involved in Relay for Life, but also a way of shining a light on some of the local businesses in the area.
This is the 9th year Peggy Helton has been a part of Relay for Life. She beat lung cancer 13 years ago. Her sister lost her battle with cancer last year, making it difficult for Peggy to be here now.
Who would walk for her? So we're here to walk for her and all the ones that are survivors and the ones that have lost their battle with cancer.
Sherry Payne also beat cancer. She's now helping to organize events like this one. She says having the event downtown not only brings more people out to support the fight against cancer, but it also shines a light on the businesses in the Court Square.
They may want to come down and eat an ice cream cone at Craves, and then they'll say, Relay, I gotta go see what's going on over there. Or they may come down for Relay and say, ooh, ice cream, and they'll go over and visit Craves, or maybe go get a barbecue sandwich over at Ed's.
For Eddie Frazier, he's not donating food to the survivors' dinner for attention for his restaurant. For him, the fight against cancer is personal.
We wanted to donate some this year to the survivors' dinner in honor of one of our servers' fathers, actually, who just rang the bell and is cancer-free as of April the 11th.
People at the Relay for Life know that it takes a community of support for these men and women to be able to participate in the Survivors Walk. The resounding message, however, is that none of this is possible without God.
I'd like to say and give credit to the good Lord above, because without Him, there are no miracles.
Working together to fight a disease that has touched us all.
Last year, organizers say they raised about $28,000. Their goal this year is $35,000. Coming up on Mountain News this morning, it took police in Colorado more than half a day to determine how many people died in a chain reaction crash. More details coming up. And later in sports, 2 more Wildcats heard their name called last night down in Nashville. More on who got drafted for Kentucky coming up.
Well, it's going to be a nice first half of the day. If you have those outdoor plans, get out there and enjoy it. But the second half could see some clouds and feature a few showers the deeper the night we get. I'll have the full forecast in about 2 minutes.